Alright, so before we start, I just like to apologize na hindi Instagrams yung gamit ko for our multi-time frame analysis, no? I know some people prefer na yung Investa yung gamit ko for yung mga mas long-term na read sa chart, but I'm having some login issues right now, so we're gonna have to make do with TradingView, okay? Now, for today's multi-time frame analysis, ang titignan po natin isang ali. Diba? Medyo malaki na yung binaba ng ali, and we want to check kung meron nga bang mga interesting na nangyayari sa chart niya na pwede nating ma-take advantage of moving forward. Okay? Now for ali, since maganda yung chart niya, we'll start off with the quarterly chart, no, or the 3-month chart. Okay? Now, if you will notice, after nitong drop na to, so let me just draw that out. After nitong drop na to, no, nagkaroon tayo ng brief conso. Here, nag-pull back tayo, okay? Trinay mag-conso around the area, nag-form ng shooting star dito, and then on this candle, which was the previous quarter's candle, nagkaroon tayo ng impulse move to the downside. Medyo malakas. Dalawang level of support ang binasag niya along the way, no? Now, after nitong candle na to, hindi nakakagulat usually kapag nakakita kayo ng ganyang mga malalaking moves na nagkakaroon ng some type of retracement. After all, kung papansin niyo, ito may malakas na drop, nagkaroon din ng retracement, 'di ba? Bago tayo tumuloy. Alright? Although in this case, hindi naman natin nabalikan pa yung pandemic low. Alright? But nabalikan natin tong key support na to prior to yung pandemic low. In fact, doon tayo nag-react. Okay? Now from there, we can surmise na may possibility na magkaroon tayo ng some type of retracement. Okay? And whether or not that retracement holds or bounce lang siya, importante is kung magkaroon nga tayo ng some type of retracement, then that's something that we can look to take advantage of to possibly trade in the coming days or weeks, diba? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down to other time frames one by one, no? Para suriin natin ng maigi kung ano ang makikita natin dito sa ali. For right now, I'm thinking a retracement kahit pabalik man lang dito sa 31 or even 33.5. Parang pwede, no? Okay, but let's see if something setting up nga ba as we move lower and see more detail. Now, dito naman sa monthly chart, ano ang mga pwede nating mag-glean? Now, first and foremost, makikita natin talagang sunod-sunod yung red candle, no? Parang breakdown niya yung nakita nating malaking red candle sa quarterly chart, di ba? Nakikita rin natin mas malinaw yung mga key support areas na binasag natin. Now, as you can see dito sa monthly, I've adjusted tong previous level na to. It was down here at 26.5. Inangat ko ng konti to 27.2. Bakit? Kasi napansin ko dito sa monthly chart na ito yung nag-a-act as key support noon. And despite the fact na binasag lahat yan nung bumaba tayo nung pandemic low in the month of March 2020, isa siya sa mga areas na nag-hold, no? Price actually closed above it. Tapos kung papansinin natin, when we came back here, nag-act na naman siya as support. So I just adjusted ng konti. Alright? Now, from here, ano yung pwede nating masabi? Una, price is trading within this range. Just from this one candle alone, kitang-kita natin, and I'm sure when we go down to the weekly and daily time frames, mas magiging obvious yung range na pinagtitradan niya. Okay? We're trading between 23 hanggang 27.2. Diba? Kitang-kita natin dito sa candle na to. And until that changes, okay, I think it's a message that's saying that the market remains undecided. Meaning, if we intend to trade this on a retracement, diba? Baka nga na mag-set up naman, which hindi ko pa nakikita dito sa monthly chart, we're gonna have to wait and see, at least from this chart, na mabasag natin yung 27.2. Kung mabasag natin yung 27.2, then that opens up this range na pinag-uusapan natin kanina to trade between 27.2 hanggang 31 pesos or possibly even hanggang 33.55. Alright? Now, if you're more conservative, syempre, you will target the lower price. If you're more aggressive, then likely you're gonna target the higher price, no? Nasa sa inyo. But for right now, where price is medyo stuck pa tayo between 23 and 27.2. Now, we can also see from here, if tuluyang mabasag tong 23 pesos, then the likely next target would be yung 19.45 or yung pandemic low na. Okay? So, again, wala pa tayong gaanong clarity na nakikita dito sa monthly time frame, but based on yung quarterly time frame, we have an idea in our heads na baka pwede na makahanap ng retracement type of trade. Whether yung retracement nga na yun, tumuloy, mag-reverse, hindi natin alam, no? But alam natin that the possibility exists. Yes, the monthly time frame hasn't reinforced that just yet, but let's go down even further and see kung meron ba tayong makikita from those lower time frames. Alright, dito naman tayo sa weekly chart, no? Now, sa weekly chart, medyo mas lumilinaw lalo yung picture natin as may mga dumadagdag na detalye. Diba? Now, after we broke beneath itong area of support na to, between 31 to 32, diba? Bumaksak tayo and lo and behold, saan tayo nag-bounce? Doon around 27.2 where we adjusted our level 2. Diba? Tapos, from there, nagkaroon tayo ng retracement. Binalikan natin yung cluster of lows na to. Tapos nag-form tayo ng shooting star. Then after that shooting star, ilang straight weeks tayong bumaba. Then this week lang tayo medyo mas lumaban ulit. Nag-hold tong support na to around 23 pesos. Saan galing yung level na yan? It comes all the way from here. Alright? Now, as we can see, medyo nare-reinforce nito yung range na pinag-uusapan natin kanina. Kasi even if okay, mabasag yung 25.5 dito, 'di ba? Which was this low here, which acted also as resistance, 'di ba? Previous support turned resistance. Hindi tayo magiging clear skies agad kasi number one, meron na tayong level na nakikita dito around 29.3, which is yung low ng shooting star. 'Di ba? So, taking all of that, ano yung pwede nating masabi na bagong impormasyon? Number one, meron tayong bagong range. Ang tinitingnan natin ngayon is between 23 pesos, more or less, hanggang mga 25.5. Okay? Dito tayo naglalaro. Kasi dyan tayo nauntog eh. Now, kahit mabasag next week, tong 25.5, meron tayong possible untog dito sa 27.2. Diba? Kasi ilang beses siyang binalikan ng price eh. So, hindi naman siguro nakakagulat kung makakita tayo ulit na reaction sa area na yan. It doesn't mean na hanggang dun na lang, pero it's a possibility. Diba? Pwedeng doon ng untog, pwedeng doon ng react, tapos tumuloy, we don't know. And then finally, even if we get yung break na yon, diba, above 27.2, may potential untog din tayo sa 29.3. Which makes yung initial range trade na we were discussing na between 27.2 hanggang 31 pesos, a little bit more problematic. I am not saying that it can't happen. I'm just saying na medyo humirap ng konti yung buhay natin, no? What was a 13 to 14% trade na medyo clear or open, medyo gumulo ng konti kasi nakakita tayo ng level dito given greater detail. 'Di ba? So, kung ganon, dapat ba nating i-trade to? As of right now, parang medyo ang daming problema eh, 'di ba? And yan yung problem usually kapag masyado nang bumaba yung isang stock. It's not that it won't move higher, but it might have a harder time as yung mga naipit before try to get out. 'Di ba? Ang maganda lang dito so far is at least nagsimula na tayong lumaban. 'Di ba? Hopefully that's a sign that we can start pushing higher and get that retracement that we were talking about, no? Although it's possible na yung retracement, quote-unquote, ay eto na. Diba? Yan na yun. Bumaba tayo ng support, bumalik tayo dito sa previous level of support, turn resistance. So baka yan na yung retracement natin and from here bumaba na tayo. We don't know. So, kailangan natin magkaroon ng confirmation and as I said, para sa akin, yung confirmation na yun only occurs on a break above 27.2. If we get a break above 27.2, then we can start looking at this again. Kasi right now, buying it at its current location, at least based on the weekly chart, parang binibili natin close to resistance. Diba? Now, that could very well change next week as new structure develops, but for now, yun yung nakikita natin. So finally, let's head down to the daily chart and see if we can break this down even further, no? Now, dito sa daily chart, unfortunately, the picture isn't looking very rosy, no? Yung overall direction natin talaga pababa pa rin, di ba? Ito yung previous high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Di ba? Patuloy lang, textbook na downtrend. And as I said, itong 27 area, di ba? Yung makita natin mag-break sana para magkaroon tayo ng some type of change in the overall structure. Kasi after all, if this breaks, tapos mag-pull back tayo ng something like that, then magbubuo tayo ng inverse head and shoulders in a good location kasi 'di ba it's found in a downtrend and gusto natin makita ng reversal pattern. So yun sana yung ideal na gusto natin mangyari, 'di ba? So yes, the retracement back to this area could still happen, but given yung current structure ng lower time frames, hindi siya clear cut na sige basta pag na-break to dito tayo next. Kasi nakikita natin ang daming pwedeng harang ang daming pwedeng sakit ng ulo. So we want to be very careful before we jump in and trade ali. Now, of course, pwedeng meron kayong value area na pinag-aabangan nyo, tapos naabot na siya ng ali and nakabili na kayo and excited na kayo for it to move up. And syempre, yun din naman yung gusto nating lahat mangyari, na magsimula ng umangat yung mga stocks. Diba? It doesn't matter which one, but we want to see them start moving to the upside, no? So, we all want that, but we all still need to be wary overall. Kasi number one, hindi pa rin naman ganun kaganda yung inflow Diba? Hindi pa ganun kalaki yung pera na tinitrade overall ng market. And number two, medyo malakas pa rin yung foreign selling. And number three, we're heading into the ghost month, no? So, we want to be careful and not too excited to jump in simply because a possibility exists doesn't mean that it has to play out. Now, I would want to be patient and see if mag-form nga tong pattern na sinasabi ko before I personally decide kung itatrade ko ba tong ali o hindi. Okay? Kung mabuo yon, then that's great, no? Pattern target for that would likely be somewhere around yung area na we just discussed, around 32 to 33. So that should be very tradable. From there, kung mabuo man yon, mauuntog tayo dito sa cluster of flows na to from before. So, very clear cut, very textbook yung itsura niya. Diba? Yes, we're gonna have to work through these levels, but we can use that to manage our trade instead. Okay? Ngayon, kung kunwari, naipit kayo dito sa ali and you're looking to see ano yung mga key levels, let's break them down once again, no? So from here, what we want to see break is 27.2 to 27.7. Yun muna yung importante. Diba? But we need to be made aware na yung resistance levels above it are 29.3, followed by 31, then 32.2, then 33.55. Kung kabaliktaran naman nangyari and we start breaking to the downside, if 23 pesos breaks, then the next level of support is at 21.85 na. Okay, 21.85 is yung pandemic, ay almost yung pandemic low. Siya yung pre-pandemic low na pinag-uusapan natin kanina, no? It's right there. Okay? And if that breaks as well, then yung next level of support natin will be at 19.45 or yung pandemic low. Okay? So yun yung mga key levels that we need to watch out for dito sa ali. And for now, yun dapat yung focus natin. Watching out for key levels, whether you use moving averages, whether you use Ichimoku, whether you use support and resistance, whatever. Ang kailangan bantayan is yung mga key levels to see what price does in or around those areas, rather than trying to anticipate a potential bottom that may or may not be there just yet. Abang tayo sa mga lugar na gusto natin pag-abangan, tapos kung nagkaroon ng magandang reaction, ayun, pasok tayo. So guys, dito po nagtatapos yung video natin, no? I hope nakatulong po to sa inyo kahit konti and may natutunan kayo kahit papano. And if so, I would really appreciate it if you give this video a like and consider subscribing to my channel. And as always guys, maraming salamat po sa panonood. I really appreciate it. Good luck and happy trading!